Roadworthy Rescues, me and Derek resurrect the GTO.
That's it?
Yep. Not good enough?
Pretty good. I don't think Freiberger wrote that one, though. So this week, we're back at Zweifel Motors in Piedmont, South Dakota, where I have stashed away a real gem of a car. Let's go check it out. A little heavy on the foot. I don't understand what happened here. Have to revisit that. Check it out. A 1970 Pontiac GTO. We believe it's a real GTO. Also the cheapest one I could find in the US of A. I don't know anything about this car other than it's been off the road for a decade or two. This is actually the first time I'm seeing it. I bought it sight unseen out of Indianapolis and had it delivered right here. So let's walk around this thing, see what it's gonna take to get this running, driving, back on the road, and then we could do burnouts and Black Hills. Sounds pretty good. Let's try to start in the trunk, maybe. Okay, let's go. So I'm noticing this kind of seafoam green color. The paint code is 2828 poly blue that I'm not seeing. It's definitely not the Ridge color, but it's a beautiful blue with kind of a silver sparkle in it. Definitely not an original color here either. There we go. Ooh, broke the seal. Lots of water in the deck lid. That's what you want. Oh, we got an amplifier. She had the boom booms, you know, Dr. Dre style. I could probably sell that amp, maybe get some sparkulators or something. Oh, wow. She is really rusty. Trunk's gone. Goes up into there. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that though, okay? Let's jump inside, see what we got going on in there. Yep, yeah. Oh, it is thick. It's like a baseball mitt full of wet Band-Aids. It's pungent. It's incubating in my lungs as we speak. There's mold everywhere. The seats, the door panels, the carpets are fuzzy over here. That's fine. The most important thing is we got the his and her shifter. This thing is wild. Check it out. You have your regular low and then drive, neutral, reverse, park. But if you really want to get the groceries, you slam it over here. First, second, third, neutral. You know, for the alleged street racing. These cars were, and still are, very, very sought after. Character, the looks, styling. Ooh. Tire pressure gauge, that's a front pocket find. Okay, now the best part, the hood-mounted tachometer. This one is busted out and the needle snapped off at $4 grand. We should see if we can get that working if it runs. Okay, now, most importantly, we have an engine in here with chrome bits. It's already got headers, Edelbroken intake, and fuel make it happen there. It's got big old garden hose, lightning hoses on here. Someone improperly spray painted the block, Buick green. There's 40,000 gallons of room temperature vulcanization cream coming off of it. But it's complete. And I was noticing the Street Machine Nationals car show. It's been there a couple times, so I think someone really snazzed this up for a car show back in the day, which would make sense. But the big question is it actually going to run again and drive? So I think we're going to start with basics. I'm just going to throw in a new lightning cube here. Yeah. Stay put. Nailed it. Okay. New battery. And this one here. Let's try the key. Oh, we got some aviators. How'd I miss this? Now we're ready. Nothing happened. No wipers. No lights. Uh-oh. So here's where we're at. If we're super lucky, the starter's just bad. If we're even luckier, the engine's locked up, because I can hear the Bendix hitting the flex plate, but it's not rotating the motor. And now we have nothing. So I got an idea. Listen, I'm gonna need some help with this thing. What I'm gonna do is throw this on a trailer, drag it up the road to my brother's house, surprise him, slam this in his garage, and convince him that he needs to help me getting this GTO going. Sean's gonna be really pleased about this one. He's got a 2-car garage in a really nice neighborhood, so we're gonna class it down with the old fuzzy GTO. Well, we made it into town to my brother Sean's house. He was body working a square body here trying to finish this up, but I convinced him it's more important to push this outside so we can work on the GTO.
I thought you just said it just needed a battery or something.
Well, I mean, it does, but also, you know,
everything else?
Tires and brakes, probably a motor, and interior would be cool, and clean it up a little bit. You got a few minutes?
Yeah, sure, we're here.
Great. Well, if I could borrow some wind, we'll get some air in the tires, roll this thing off. Sean's got everything we need back here, including a mini fridge that I'm sure is stocked.
Yes.
Great. All right, let's dig in. We're gonna try the air shocks. Ready? No, we gotta blow with line. Try the wheel. Is this gonna roll and crush me? Going on. That's a loud compressor. Thought you were gonna put wind in that tire.
Yeah, it's already lost all of it.
Does that help when I do that?
I think we lost all wind holding capability.
Yeah. You're doing good, Sean. Yeah. Now we'll just use the jack and...
Yeah.
If you pull the jack, I'll push with my rumpus. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. 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 That looks good there. There's a ton of water in the oil.
It looks normal.
It's 2 quarts overfull with water. We've got a boat anchor 400. Okay, so common sense got a hold of me, and we're gonna go ahead and try to rotate the engine with a wrench first, being that it's full of water, and the starter was clicking but not turning. Could be a coincidence, but anyway, I'm gonna rotate it by hand, hopefully, make sure that we don't have any issues. And that, my friends, is a stuck motor. So the starter's good. That's the good news. Yeah, I got a cheater pipe. Oh,
Oh, it moved.
It sounds so bad.
What was that?
Acorn just hit me in the face. Don't worry about it. You know what? We should juice it. Should we maybe vacuum the mouse poo off of the...
Before we open all the holes up in the motor?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, I just really...
Caught some? Brand new hood, huh?
Hood's fine. Okay, so we're actually gonna pull the sparkulators out and try to put some sort of juice into the cylinders and let it soak for a while. Because all I'm doing as I'm rotating the engine is probably just completely gacking the cylinder walls. And it could be full of water when we pull these out. Okay, now while that's soaking, what do we do? Well, one cylinder came up, our piston. The crank is cranking to some sort of connecting rod. Oh, the upper ball joint is broken. Great. That's a really fun job. Sean has got me anchored so I don't slide on the floor anymore.
Cylinder 2 is pumping.
There it's going.
Oh, I can hear compression now even.
Well, should we try the key now? Here we go!
It's good.
Something's arcing. Wiggle the cables. Yeah, that's what it is.
This cable appears arcing.
Which one?
Negative. Days, I got shocked. Let's stop doing that now.
Yeah! Okay. Sounds like a Mopar starter. You know, a dying dolphin. We need to crawl under this thing and rebuild the starter, and by that I mean hit it with a hammer. Sean Mean Wilson is taking off the tires, wheels, and banging his tools on the floor so we can feel like we did something today. This guy's over here using air. Now get that out of that socket. I'll be doing this for an hour.
Nope. Ah! Well, now I just broke that.
That was original, dude. Why is everything stuck on this? This is unbelievable. I'm about to flip this car over. Oh, brake fluid in my tea. Never had to use an impact on a...
Oh yeah, good sign right away.
100% water.
Oh.
Wait. It's gasoline and water. And now Folgers. And that looked like pigeon poop. Now it's looks like ham gravy with lumps. Yeah, this is not good, gentlemen. Hey, hand me some brake clean, would you? See, what is that? I'm getting some really weird, chunky stuff out. Reminding me of the red dually. Remember that thing? We had mouse houses in there. I think we figured out the random oil pressure issue we were having. Well, we just drained the oil and confirmed that it was, in fact, a plugged pickup screen. I've never seen this before, and I've been doing this decades. Mouse house and probably several Mises came out of the drain plug hole into the pan. So without question, mice actually blew up our engine.
Oh, dang. That's where they're at. It looks kind of like a dead raccoon in there. The crank's not wiped out, though. Oh, that's gross. Oh, you touched it.
It's not looking good. So I'm gonna leave the drain open. Sean's gonna pour a gallon of oil on the top and we're gonna let it run to the bottom and try to flush some of this stuff out. There it comes. Yeah, I think that's doing the trick.
Gross. Some good stuff coming out of the filter too.
Oh my gosh, this poor car. Do you think squirrels listen to Megadeth?
I don't think that they do.
Ready? Perfect. So Sean installed a spark checker bulb flasher thing over there. If it flashes, we have spark. If it doesn't, then we don't. And, you know, because we never even pulled the cap off because we're lazy. And I'm filling the carburetor up with transmission fluid. No, it's actually kind of got some gas in it. And if all goes well, we're going to hit the key and hear this thing fire off for the first time in many, many, many years, and hopefully not knock like a cabin screen door. Right?
Right.
All right, here we go. Bring the thunders. It's dead again. Did we lose our ground?
Yeah, let's get shocked again, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Try the SAT cable. What just happened?
I don't know.
I think that starter's gone.
Quality parts you get these days, huh?
I just can't have nothing nice. I'm so tired of laying in this brake fluid puddle. This is my life now. Oh, I'm smelling it. It smells like burnt electronics. Why? Was the engine that tight that it just cooked it? It's got 12 volts. So the starter's bad.
Why is everything junk anymore, huh?
Well, let's go get hibachi. Think about it. We're at Sean's place, Western South Dakota, working on the 1970 Pontiac GT Oh No.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Kind of feeling down this morning. We didn't get a lot done yesterday, but then, Sean, I realized this thing was locked up yesterday sitting in grass. It has moved, and the wheels are off.
A lot of progress.
Yeah. So we're on our third starter. I think we try to get this thing rotating today on its own. So you might be wondering, Derek, why are you pulling the radiator out while he's putting a starter in? That seems weird. Well, I'm trying to be proactive here because there's several things in the pot of mixing. First of all, Pontiacs are known for having timing chain issues. The pulleys themselves, with age, not necessarily miles, start to crack and break, or the teeth just completely wear off, and it throws your engine out of time, essentially, and it won't run. 99% of the Pontiacs around this era that I've had have needed the timing chain. We'd be extremely lucky if that wasn't the case. So we got to start thinking about that. I also noticed this timing cover is already broken. We've got a water pump, questionable installation there. So I have a feeling if the engine does run, I'm going to be in the front of it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and take this old radiator out, which is empty, and I can see it's full of scales and crusts and everything else. So trying to hit a rock with two birds or whatever. We vacuumed this for 40 minutes yesterday, and there's still a pile of poo 6 feet high right there.
That was like the walnut storage area.
Found the kitchen. This must be the baking powder hose. Well, Sean got a starter in, I got a fan off. Our powers combined.
We made things less but better.
Yes. So let's see if the new starter will actually turn this motor over. Sean tried it by hand. It seems to be spinning. So we might have just got a really terrible starter out of the box. Battery's hot. Here we go. Absolutely nothing. Jiggle the ground. If not, it's the 10 gauge wire that runs the ignition. You can do it.
What is happening? What just happened?
Well, the motor runs.
It runs. It was knocking.
But don't worry about that. How did you arc the starter wires arc?
I didn't do anything. I literally just pushed that on there.
That was weird.
I don't know. You can pull the starter out, I guess.
It's like auto start. You just boom! Turns the starter, ignition, everything on right at the same time. I guess the key must be forward, huh?
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, okay. Hopefully the knocking goes away. The bearing could resurface it itself, you know?
Yeah, this happens all the time.
Just the header leak.
Yeah.
Yes! We're not rebuilding it. It's got a small exhaust leak over here. It barely smokes.
Well, let's air this thing out for a minute, huh?
What, the garage?
No.
Are you that sensitive to smoke?
Yes.
Pontiac woes. So hidden underneath all of this garbly gook is this timing chain set. These are notorious for water pumps failing. There's a backing plate behind the water pump. Those rot out conveniently. There's also an O-ring that gets pressed between the timing cover case and the intake. That always fails. So there's a lot of stuff going on in here. Wow. The entire front of this block needs to be disassembled. Just coughs dirt. Before I pulled everything off, I made sure we're at a timing mark here. We have to remove the crankshaft pulley, the damper cover, the water pump, the charging whirler, get the power steering out of the way. I'm gonna try to pull the fuel pump with the cover because I'm lazy. So I think it's stuck. Good Lord. By golly. Finally got it. But this chain, look at this slop. Terrible. Well, we'll get it fixed up. Wow. Okay, dot to dot. Much better.
While Derek's working on the motor, I figured I will vacuum and clean out this interior and rip out this moldy carpet.
I've got parts. Honeysuckle, the fuel pump's on.
Well, you see, we got some ankle vents down here, so instead of doing the right thing and welding metal in there, we're just gonna self-tap some old plates in there now.
That is the right thing. We need the, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 music.
So what we got here is big stretch caulking for house remodels and stuff. It's flexible, so it'll work really well on the car. See how I'm laying it in like a bead?
Well, a guy has successfully installed new timing gears, timing chain, timing cover, water pump, and fuel pump in the rig, although we don't know if there's anything in the tank. Haven't even checked. Now I'm going to take the intake off, which means I'm taking the ignition off and the carburetor and all the linkages and doodads and whatnots and wires and hoses, because we're gonna do some Rust-Oleum rings. You know, the old Craigslist rebuild, lost receipts. Could be at my mom's, I'm not sure. We're gonna paint this thing up, make it look new via spray can. Now, it's a little bit tricky for us Pontiac fellers and fellettes because it's hard to find the right color anymore. And as you can see, this guy used a Buick kind of turquoise, which is common because it's hard to find. This one here looks pretty good. It's an SP403. It's a titanium silver blue, and it's closer-ish to the original color, and that's what we're gonna hit it with. It's gonna take many, many, many light coats. The passenger seat looks, whew, man. Time for an intake on the Pontiac here. Gonna use a performance dual plane. Yes, there was one on it, but it was super cruddy. I actually decided to paint this, and I know that's weird. A lot of people buy these not only for the performance, but the look. But I don't know, I kind of like the color we're going with, and maybe kind of look like a stock intake. Oh, jeez. Paint fumes are getting to a guy. Woo! Well, we're fixing to get to a stopping point today, I think. Sean is killing it on the interior. I unfortunately have to let this thing dry before I can start doing any other assembly. And then tomorrow we're gonna be hearing this thing run again, I guess.
Burnouts.
Okay, that's a little aggressive, but we'll try. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we're back at Sean's garage this morning working on the 70 GTO. Paint is dry. I'm ready to finish assembly on this engine. I've got a different intake, different carbontator. We're gonna update the sparkulator hoses. Those are all chewed up and whatever. New sparkulators, get some belts on this thing. I am gonna upgrade the radiator as well and move it to digital fans. I've got quite a bit of work to do up here. Where are you gonna start?
Well, I think I'll start on the gas tank.
Okay. So new tanks, we're not sucking up a bunch of rust and debris into the new fuel system up here.
That's the plan.
That would make sense. Our goal is to really cruise this thing around some different areas of the Black Hills, so we don't want to be changing out filters and beating on the fuel tank and all that. So we're going to divide and hopefully conquer, most
Yes.
likely fail. So. Oh, yeah. There we go. So instead of trying to get this old Edelbrock fixed up and, you know, looking good, I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out with a Brawler 650 with mechanical secondaries and digital choke. That should go right on this thing. A little bit of adjustment, make a big improvement. So we're updating the cooling system on the GTO. We're gonna go with cold case again. These guys make drop-in systems for pretty much anything out there. And what's great about that is we don't have to modify the radiator support or any of that stuff. And it comes with 2 digital fans, which Freiberger has taught me don't put your fingers in. and also the relay and everything that we need to wire it up. So I'll drop it in, do the wiring, clip in the hoses, done.
Derek, I might need a hand. You're just gonna break it. Okay. Whammo.
We're fixing to head to lunch, but first, I want to fire this up again and just see how it's running, what's the new ignition and intake and fuel making happener and everything that we've done. So we'll give it a shot here. Go ahead. That planking is on this side. It's definitely a lifter. Not sure if it's stuck or we're not getting oil all the way to the top yet. Okay, time for lunch. Runs terrible. Well, a guy threw some Earl into the topside. Meanwhile, Sean's got the Kragers on, and man, they look great. Really changed the look of the car. They're similar to the Pontiac Rallies, but I think the chrome is doing something here. I don't know if it's the bass boat paint or something.
It's definitely the paint.
Yeah, so, well, it runs, theoretically should drive. It's time to find out. It hasn't moved under its own power in over a decade. We're gonna try to land in Deadwood, South Dakota. It's a historic town. It was born in 1876, the big old gold rush and everything up there. And if you're familiar with names like Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane, that's their turf. We're gonna go check that stuff out and have some fun. GT. Oh, yeah.
No brakes. You're not gonna be able to drive this.
Captain's log?
I mean, like, that's the worst brakes I've ever felt in my life.
Have you seen the show?
We can't go through the hills like that, dude. We're gonna die. You try it.
Watch out.
Never mind. Everything's fine.
The skid.
Okay. Operator error.
I think you're just used to real brakes.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is.
These are GTO no brakes. All right, let's scrub this bass boat up. Okay, second shower of the morning. Wow. Don't worry about that lifter knocking.
I'm not.
Okay. Ready, Sean?
I'm ready. I'm born ready.
We have a 100-mile route planned today, and we should hopefully end up in Deadwood, South Dakota. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see how far we make it.
It shifts hard.
It's got a shift kit for sure. Oh, yeah. That steers. Shift. Jesus. Never had a car in the show chirp them in second. That is violent.
It is.
Just popped my back. Do we have third gear? That's the question.
Could make for a long day if we don't.
We don't have third gear. Free revving. So that's 100 miles at 40 miles an hour. Guess we can get to know each other.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, It drives straight. It handles okay.
No horn though.
Yeah, no horn. Runs. Wish that lifter would stop doing that. Temperature light just came on. It's pretty good.
Me and Derek went to school to your left, middle school.
That's where I almost hit Wheelman Willie.
Oh.
Turning left right there. We really don't have third gear. It says we're doing 70. Second. Well, now we know why it was parked. I wonder, should we check the transmission fluid? So we pulled over really quick. We don't have third gear, and I just wanted to check the shift machine. And sure enough, we're a couple quarts low. So we're gonna try to throw some more sauce in there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can grab third. Otherwise, it's gonna be a long, slow day. Boom, third gear clutches. Come on, third gear. Come on! Come on, third gear! Give it all you got! There, whoa, it shifted. Let's keep rolling. We got third. Really had to just give her. I wonder if we just floor it again, we'll get third. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel better.
She wants to run.
Yeah, wants to be driven like a GTO. Why you light-footing me?
You know, I built all those guardrail here, Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's called a tri-beam.
This is probably the first car I don't feel grossed out in.
Yeah.
There was so much mold on these door cards and stuff, I thought they were shot. That magic scrubby whirler you had,
She did the work.
that was the jam. Oh, we forgot to fix the ball joint that's completely separated and almost ready to fall out. See how the tires angle around the corner? Woo! I also like the power steering clipping in and out. It's a really neat feeling. Car's kind of lucky, you think about it. It gets parked in Indiana, in some backyard for a decade and a half, and it wakes up in the Black Hills. Gets a bunch of new parts, and we just jam it straight, no test, just jam it straight into the Black Hills and get the blast through here.
No test, no ball joints,
No brakes.
no brakes.
No, it's a lot of fun though, and I'm just glad that this thing is roadworthy once again, and someone's really going to get to enjoy this vehicle. You said it best yesterday, it really is a good platform for someone to
It is.
drive it, work on it, fix it up over time.
Yep.
It's not perfect, but it's solid.
It's a solid builder, that's for sure. Really good fishing down here, so I've been told.
Probably bass by the looks of it. Oh, he's trolling.
It is like one of the most pretty lakes you can think of.
I caught a catfish 8 feet long out of there.
That's a lie.
Yeah. That was everything. Sorry about your neck.
Woo! The Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane are buried in that Mountain Rise Cemetery, which I think we're going to, aren't we?
Yes. Imagine these streets in winter, 7 feet of snow. How did they get through here with horses back in the day? Had to have really sucked. The GTO has made it to Mount Moriah here in Deadwood, South Dakota. This thing's actually really good, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Transmission's a little wonky, but it steers, it drives, it's comfortable, it looks great. It kind of has power. We found this thing in a backyard. It had been sitting there for over a decade, and we knew the thing just had to be saved. It's the iconic GTO. We did timing chain, timing cover, water pump. Oh, Suzuki Samurai, dude. Ours sounds exactly the same. All right, ready? We did a timing chain and gear set, timing cover, water pump, basically all the hoses, doodads, whatnot. 4-barrel intake, threw a 650 mechanical secondary on there, tuned up the ignition. Didn't touch the transmission or the brakes, really. What'd you do back here with the...
Did a fuel tank, and I put new air lines in for the air shocks, and we did a new brakes for the back.
Tires, wheels, cleaned it up a little bit. Sean did an amazing job on the interior. And for a little or nothing, this is a family cruiser right here, I gotta be honest. It's a very comfortable car. It's the scenic way to turn around, I guess. I think this is the first roadworthy car, Sean, that I don't gag driving the thing.
No, it's actually really clean in there now.
I'm gonna give it the official going to town stamp. But we've got some more cruising to do. We should head down the hill, go drag down Deadwood and have some fun, and then maybe head down to Sturgis. I don't know.
Yeah,
all right,
fine.
Let's do it. Pretty awesome drive today, huh? Yeah, there's the old gold mine, 1906. They converted it into a ballroom and hotel.
So all the roads are brick. It's pretty cool, huh?
There's Saloon 10. Wild Bill Hickok caught one right in the old back with the dead man's hand. This is probably one of the last casino towns that actually used coins. They phased that out, what, 10 years ago, probably?
Yeah.
But that was fun. You throw a quarter in. You won $10, but it sounded like you won $1 million because it was like tick, 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 tick. Sean and I took the Indiana GTO. It's been sitting off the road for about 13 years, thrashed on it in just a couple days. Got her back roadworthy again, cruised the Black Hills, got to see a bunch of sights, hung out in Deadwood for a little bit, and eventually ended up right where we started here at Zweifel Motors, pulled it out of the grass up there on the hill. It was an awesome day. That's gonna do it for this episode of Roadworthy Rescues. We saved this classic car, but stay tuned. There's plenty more to come.